Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com. Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On Hot 7025fm.com.
Hey. It's dark, it's late. It's late night. We doing Let's Talk Love After Dark tonight, yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Are we yeah, so we can make this for several different reasons that we're doing this, but thank y'all. Welcome. Come on in. We talking some love today. I am Miss Love Doctor. I'm your favorite prescriber. This is my beautiful co-host.
Aw, thank you. Hey, guys. Your girl Beauty on the beat.
Okay, so definitely, we love the fact that you guys are in there. Hey, Nee. She said, hey, y'all, so fine. We love the fact that you guys have come to talk some love with us. It is a beautiful thing. And, it's still Capricorn season, so we gonna say that. But we on the hottest, sexiest station on the planet. Y'all already know what it is. Hot 702.5 FM, and we ready to talk some love today. But we got a guest of love, and we might as well go ahead and introduce her. And let me go to the introduction sent to me because, she had to let it be known who she was, okay? So we have a insightful session and multi-talented Miss Connie. I was going to save her name to the end, but she put it in the beginning. The master stylist, event curator, space owner, bedroom enthusiast, and your go-to consultant for Bedroom Candy Boutique. And join us as we explore the captivating world of intimate education on the radio. Connie's expertise extends beyond fashion and events into the realm of enhancing personal spaces and advising on all things sweet and sensual. And get ready to embark on a journey where knowledge meets desire as Connie shares her insights on the miseducation of the vagina. A delightful blend of wisdom and intimacy awaits. I want y'all to welcome the wonderful Miss C in the building.
Shout out to Chef GPT for the intro.
How you feeling?
You said that.
How you feeling?
Listen, I got to give a shout out to Mocha the Goddess for even putting me on how to create that intro at our last.
Did she do that?
And then, yes, because she was in the bag, made a whole drop of herself, and I was like, wait, what? Give me some of that. I appreciate it.
Let me borrow that. What you got?
I'm so happy to be here. Hello,
We're
beautiful.
so happy you made it.
Yes.
have been
Beauty on the Beat.
You have been
And the
supporting
Love
us since
After.
day one.
Yeah.
I gotta give you shout out. What's the name of your location? Because I want to make sure it's said right.
It is Intimate Parties with Miss Connie, but there's a little play on the spelling. So it is called Intimacy and Private Cozy Events. So that's Intimate Parties with Miss Connie. So intimate meaning in size and in environment.
Oh,
Okay.
and see, I read it as into Miss C.
Take it like that then.
Because
girl.
that's who you are. Into
me,
Miss
I see.
C.
Yes. Come into.
Missy.
That's how I read it. That's how I thought it was going on. But I wanted
okay.
to give a shout out just because my very, 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 very first Let's Talk Love was there.
True.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. The very
Let's Talk
first.
Love with Men.
I didn't even realize that.
That is
That was
true.
my very
I'm
first
not even
one.
perpetrating.
That is true.
I'm sorry. I'm not even. In
I
the
was.
mic.
That was my very
I'm
first
not even
one.
perpetrating. I didn't even realize. Yeah, you had a good turnout too. And
Yeah.
hey, now we on the radio. I'm up here with you.
That's crazy, right?
Right.
It has turned around, and that's why I said like you have been very supportive. So for the fact that it took this long to get you in here, but we know how bosses move, so
I
you know
didn't even- I'm
it
tripping
is
right
what
now.
it is.
I'm like really for real tripping because I didn't realize that was the very first.
The very
Like,
first
that
one,
was
because
the
when
baby.
we met, that was the baby, and it was men. It was all men.
It was all men.
It was all men. So I always look towards that one because I'm like that was pretty dope.
And
That was
what's
pretty dope.
crazy
It was really good. It
is
broke
that
a
was
lot of
that was in the early onsets of me creating that business. So I wasn't injecting myself in people's events. I was kind of like really renting space and outside. But now I am kind of like more of a hostess within the business or within the event. And I really wish that I had been in there because I remember.
You were busy. You was working.
Yeah,
Girl,
I was.
I
doing
think
hair
you was
next door.
working next door.
You remember? She was setting up. She was like putting a little
Yeah.
grass on the wall. She like, hey, let's move this. Let's get this. I was like, oh,
Then
that's
she
a
was
cat.
back out. Then she was
And
back
then
in.
went next door and did hair. I think I was doing my.
You were
clients
doing
'cause
hair.
I was hollering back and forth.
But yeah, and even the way we met was a crazy time and event. Because she said she went up. I was at a event.
I was on the panel.
And you were on the panel. I thought I was a guest.
Yeah.
And we went as to listen
I got
to the
pictures of
panel.
that day too.
And
You were there, my kid. I'm like for real an old brain.
And we were like, oh, as soon as
it was like instant.
no, remember I
It
was,
was
like,
instant.
I said, friend, ask her. I wonder what her sign is.
all while you was talking. But remember what she said. What she said when you got up there was, I parked next to this lady. You parked next to my truck. I backed in. You was like, and I knew she was on some gangster shit because she backed in. And you was like, you were having a day that day. You was like, I was having a day and I was feeling away. You were like, and then this lady backed in next to me and you were like, I want to talk to her. The whole time I never knew that it was me. And when I got there, shout out to Danny, my coach. She is
Yes.
definitely a business coach who has been very influential in my life.
Shout out to Dan.
And Danny was like, you need to check your messages. And I'm like, I did. I saw it. But I thought she just sent me the flyer again. So I was like, I don't need to open that. But there was a message above the flyer asking me to also be on the panel.
Right.
And
so you found out that day.
that day.
She did.
Oh.
So I thought by me finding out that day meant like next time maybe, you know. She was like, okay, so you ready? I'm like, to talk about what?
You did it.
So yeah. And you were like, that's my spirit animal. When you was talking, you was like,
Yeah.
I did bedroom candy. I did this. I was like, we just
Yeah.
looked at each other. We didn't say a word. We was
No,
just
your
like,
sister came to me. She was like, I want you to know my sister. Because I swear, I'm telling you, y'all going to be friends. And I was like, okay, where's she at? Like,
yeah, for sure. And look at us. That was some years ago. We got to see what year that was. You know, what year that was. But, I mean, I'm all with all the beauty that is bestowed.
Yes.
So we always do a spirit check, spirit, mind, body, and spirit, just to see how we feeling, where we at during the week or whatever. And then we got something very special that we want to toast to. So you go ahead. How you feeling mentally, physically, emotionally?
Ooh.
You can tell that's a cat. You can tell she's saying
You better sing.
Bruh, we will come with some music clues of just like,
Sing your emotions.
yes.
I'm like on an Anita Baker song right now. Like I'm in concert, but all the songs are slow.
Okay. So that's how you feeling.
But
you
we're still at work.
Okay, you slow.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, right now, for it to be 8:56, I'm outside with two queens, Capricorn, and
Yes,
it just
yes.
really manifests how intentional I am about my journey right now. I'm in my my fifth, because I keep saying fourth. I'm in my fifth course at Cornell University. This is my last class. I'll be done in February. I just had a business conversation with my girl today about launching her master class. I got all 100s in my class. Like, I'm like, the sky ain't the limit, because it's niggas walking on the moon.
There's
That
Saturn.
sound like a cat. She just said the
There's
sky
Saturn.
ain't the limit because there is what?
Niggas walking on the moon.
It's niggas walking on the fucking moon.
I've been on the moonwalk from a time or two.
Moonwalk on his feet.
Michael showed us how to do that shit.
Yes.
For sure.
And you know, it's been a struggle though. Like, but I refuse. Like, I feel like I'm being tested on my strength, not to see if I'm breaking, but just to really see how strong I am. Like, shout out to all my people, my team, my angels investors. I got people who really invested in me. You know what I'm saying? So how dare I feel any kind of way about myself? I still owe for what, I still have to pour into people who didn't pour it into me. Like, and even with this event, and just like not even realizing that this is a whole different energy now, everybody
It's
that's
crazy.
on, yeah, we was just at home boo boo ha laughing, but this is like different.
I told you, yeah.
It's levels to this
but
shit.
like it's like, that's why I keep saying this whole thing is a journey.
Yeah.
Right? Like, once you like tap in, you like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Friend, how you feeling?
You gonna see my hands move because I be like, I'm excited. My spirits are to the roof. I feel like, I've been pouring into myself.
Yes.
Right? And I've been doing things for myself for the past few days just to get ready for my party. Because if it's about to walk into, I'm about to glide, moonwalk in this bitch turning 40, okay? That's what I'm moonwalking this bitch, okay? That is what I am preparing for, and I am in better spirits. I am mentally, physically, emotionally, just really trying to, take care of me. This is the season of me. This is the for like, getting shit done and still thriving, because what is in me and what I do it for will always be there. That will never change. You feel me? So for me, it's just that I am looking at it through a different lens. I'm looking at trying to, like I said, heal. And that was a big thing that I wanted to make sure that I need to do that. I need to acknowledge that I'm bleeding. Yes,
I do.
And it doesn't even
a small drip too.
It could be big drips by me overly wanting to fit in, overly wanting to, you understand, like, be a people pleaser. And it's like, no. It is okay for you to have boundaries, pump your brakes, and do shit for yourself.
That's 40.
You talking with a whole
40.
lot of motherfucking grown women.
That's 40
I love it.
Like, she coming through, dropping this shit.
That's 40.
And like, I
it's
see my
definitely
sister
40.
when she turned it, I kind of understand now.
Yeah.
I understand now. I didn't get to hang with you when you turned 40. I just got to see your essence when I entered the room.
You met me at 40.
Yes. That's why I was like, oh my God, who is this Jack? Oh like, she, like, confidence, like, sexuality. These were
When
things
she met
that,
me, I had a 40 Shades of Pink party.
girl, she came out busted with the leather chaps, what you call it, and I was like,
scary cat then.
who?
She was saying, sorry.
Her. This is what she came
No,
out
that's
with.
what I'm saying.
Oh no, she ain't never been scared. When I say I ain't never seen not a fear, not a sweat. Like, she handles her shit. That's one thing that you respect, the people that you are around that handle they shit.
purr.
You know?
Big purr.
So she stand
that.
on. You stand on business,
Stand
okay?
business.
So because of that, that's what drew me to people. I like people who stand on their business, who stand on what they say, what they gonna do, what they say, they gonna act it like. It's a certain level of type of people that I do like to be around. I don't want to be with low vibration people, okay?
Wow, you dropped some shit.
Well,
You just was like, it's okay. So I'm gonna go through my shit real quick, quick.
I want to clear that up though. I wasn't saying you went on your business. Just when we had the party, you was like, I gotta do this. You know, I need to. You had this and that, and I was like, you done had a whole pink shades of pink party.
What?
Girl, she had positions. She had like.
You was acting like okay. Oh.
She was leaned in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Like,
understand,
this is a thing for me, and I think this is something I've always prided myself on, because, you know, you'll be, like, let's say you be in a room full of women, right? And everybody's talking about what they good at, what they do, like, you know, especially, like, in the bedroom. I won't say nothing. Just because I ain't saying nothing don't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. You ain't always got to say what the fuck you got going on.
Said, just because I don't play spades don't mean I don't know how.
I mean, I just had to put that to the test. And I only did it because it's 2024. Like, swear to God. I will throw a card. You see all the games. You seen them. We throw game nights all the time. And they will play spades, and I never play because I don't like a whole lot of shit talking to me and all of that. But my friend, she thought because I never played that I didn't know how to play. And then she was talking shit. Like, she don't know what she doing. I was like, well, it sounds to me. And then she's going to kick my ass for saying this on air. It sounds to me that I need to sit down in your house and play you one time, and I'm going to get up. And I played her one time, and we ran a Boston on that. Period.
I'm like, what? What's the boss?
So it's like you can't judge a book by its cover just because I don't talk about it or act like it or whatever. You never know what people be having going on. So. Big part, because we've been talking about Thundercats all night. This is a Thundercat type of night. So if you have a name for your cat, please drop it in the comments. Yeah. But before, okay, so I am emotionally, you know what? I'm emotionally fulfilled, honestly. Like, I can't even, like, it's all over the place, but it is. But at the same time, I'm understanding why it is the way it is.
Okay.
And I'm accepting the way it is, how it is. But there's a lot of things that I'm breaking down why it is the way it is, you know? Physically, improving, getting better. And mentally, I am on my shit. My brain is on fire. It is 1/11/2024. We under a new moon. I couldn't even go to sleep last night. I had 2-3 notebooks. I had 3 notebooks. I'm like, first of all, you have an addiction. Let's start there. But I had a budget notebook. Right. I got a to-do notebook, and then I got a scheduling notebook. I'm like, you don't need 3 notebooks, but here we are.
That's what's in my
And
book
I was
bag.
writing in all 3 of them hoes last night.
You was like, what's in that bag?
Boom.
And I had to read the question because I literally bought a budgeting manifestation notebook, right?
I know, I've been seeing it on my
tells you to go around the whole journey. It gives you a map. And at first it was like, it said, how much would you like to make? And I started adding up what I currently make. It didn't ask me what I currently make. It said, what would you like to make? Oh, baby, I ran them numbers up.
I
ran them numbers up.
Not the one.
But
not the one who say, I knew I wanted to be her friend when she said she wanted a plane,
a jet,
like not just like a truck, like what? So okay, so that's not me being extra. Like in my mind, if I was to say that around the wrong person, it would be taken differently.
Like that thought is unobtainable.
It's unobtainable. Oh well, that like. Is that really like that's really gonna happen? Bitch, you don't know me. You don't know me. So we can't
think about having. It's not a thought. I'm gonna have a jet. I already know what it looks like. I know the paint. I know what it's gonna say on the side, on the inside. I'm took me some screenshots. It's on the vision board. Listen, we got shit to do.
And we got to get there fast.
And I want to know how to fly it. No bullshit. Yeah. So when people be like, you can't do everything, I'm like, listen, when I think about my background, and the only reason why I had to think about this because I feel like somebody stopped being my friend because I asked, she said, I need somebody to make me a spreadsheet. I said, I'll make it. You can't do everything. I'm like, you don't know what I can do though. I said, I can make you a spreadsheet, but if I thought about it, because, you know, you sit in those type of things because you thinking this is supposed to come from a safe space. So I was like, what people fail to realize is growing up in Minnesota, and you want to be in the administrative or the corporate world. We have had purple Kool-Aid, and corporate America is white America there. Probably not so much now, but back then, so what I had to do was work for temp services, which means if I go and do accounts payables for the next 6 months, I never did accounts payables, but because I have the background, they'll let me do it, and they're going to teach me, and I'm going to do it on the job and pick it up right where it left off, and then they're going to send me somewhere else to get a different job. So I've done administrative assistant all the way down to the file clerk. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no limits, and as long as I educate myself, I could be good at whatever. I might not have enough time in a day.
I use the analogy, don't eat off of people's plates that's starving.
Oh, shit.
And don't tell me how to move if you ain't went no damn where.
Don't tell me. All right.
Shots fired.
But before we get too deep in this conversation, there is something that has to be had. I already know that she didn't know this was coming, but you didn't think that we was going to celebrate your birthday up in here?
Period. Wait a minute. I was like, my birthday's next week.
So what she normally do is she normally goes all out for me. She gets balloons. She gets drinks. So I made sure that we had a drink.
Oh, we got our drink.
And not only am I going to sash you, but you are fabulous and 40.
Oh, wait a minute.
But because, queens only hang around queens, I'm also going to crown you.
I get a pink 40.
Happy birthday to you.
And I'm getting a serenade.
We need to sing it. What's that?
Birthday to you.
What's the other one?
I want to say happy birthday to you.
What I say? Yeah, friend, we going to celebrate you. We going to cheers to you. And that you got to put it way back a little bit more.
I'm trying to put it on.
So,
let me help you.
You are a beautiful person inside and out. So, beauty on the beat.
Bro, I'm trying.
No, come here. Let me
crown. We're not about to have you out here like that.
I'm like, I can't see nothing. Oh, we'll see how quick that was.
And the winner is...
Yeah. I can crown you. But I do want to say, let's toast you because you are, honestly, the beauty on the beat fits you. Because you stay on beat, you be focused on everybody that surrounds you. You are a giver, you are a lover, you are a mother, you are a wife, and you are a really good friend and a sister. So I want to just say cheers to you and your 40 years.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I'm here this day. I wish I had been here for your birthday party too, because I watched y'all was lit.
Yes, we was.
It was going down. So
that's how it's gonna be on Saturday.
Spicy, thank you so much. How you been, Wings? We need to chop it up. Must the be pause, man.
Yes,
where
Happy
you
New
been?
Year.
Hey, Cece.
Happy New
back.
Year. She said, Connie, I'll see you.
Hey.
They said happy birthday. So
Thank y'all.
We are going to get into this conversation about the miseducation of the most hated, most loved.
Right.
I don't even know. I mean, it's a muscle. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real about it being a muscle, but I'm just saying the level of the power that this muscle holds. Like if you read posts on Facebook, they hate it, but they love it. Can't stay away from it. I need it. They'll steal it. They'll take it. They'll sell it. You hear me? Yep. We're talking about what? Not only the vagina, but we're talking about
they
the
make
vulva.
it and they break it.
The vulva.
They make it and they break it.
They make it and they break it.
I was listening.
We make it, right?
No,
we the one that make it.
They make it technically.
The sex comes from the man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they break it.
They make it.
I said they struggle so hard to get back into right where they came from.
Like I need to go back in it.
You know I got a song for everything.
Sing it.
But see is the power. See is the power. Okay, sorry.
Yes. So
juice.
All right. So of course we always do definitions. So we
Sorry,
gotta know. We have to know what are the real terms for the. It's actually the vulva.
Vulva.
How many of you guys knew that there was a difference between the vagina and the vulva?
You said say that again? What was
The vagina and the vulva
that? Were
are
they
two different things.
Yeah.
Okay, so the vulva is a part of your genitals on the outside of your body. Mm-hmm. It includes the labia, the clitoris, the vaginal opening, and the opening of the urethra. That's the hole that you pee out of. And many people might call that area the vagina, but it's really the vulva. So there's so much miseducation about the vagina. So let's talk about who you are in this community, especially to the women, because it's important to know people like this. And we've had conversations where I've created something called the Flower Power. Mm-hmm. And you are the
mother of it all.
The mother of it all. Come on, Queen Mother.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
It's the juice. Oh, God. I
Don't
haven't
blame
even been
me.
drinking. No, seriously. Hello, everyone. It's me, Miss Connie, Intimacy, Bedroom Candy, Levels of Intimacy. This is how this all started. It's just crazy how me investing in one black woman has led me to many black women. Okay.
True.
Business, personal, educational. It's just been an amazing journey. So I definitely want to give a shout out to Candy Burris. Definitely want to give a shout out to that MLM on that level of marketing and how she promotes us.
What is my number?
Girl, we're going to figure it out. Don't figure that number out because you can really be on my team.
I'm like, what is
that
my
team
bedroom candy
is
number? Because I was in
No.
the game knee deep for a couple of years myself.
Now you can start over on a dynamic team.
Okay. You got me looking for where I'm like, what was my bedroom candy number?
Yeah, it literally started from Bedroom Candy. And real quick, came about the business out of a long relationship. I definitely was on a journey. I remember doing Pangea pearls, did a whole wound healing and a cleansing, and really cleared my mind and tapped into this woman's business. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, Candy is like a superhero. She
about her business.
She on our calls. She making videos. She creating content. She on YouTube. She on a movie. She on a TV show. So, like you said, when people tell you doing too much,
I found it.
Girl, I'm gonna fight you.
I had to know. I'm like, I mean, But I like that you said, it was two things you said I wanted to bring up, but I like that you said it brought a lot of women together. Because we just had a whole session
and that's how I end up being on the panel. Because of Bedroom Candy. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I got up there talking about selling bedroom candy. And just from that, and like I told you earlier, I'm a woman who grew up with brothers, uncles, and sons. There wasn't a girl until 14 years. I'm 51 years old. So literally in my mid-30s, did I become conscious of another vagina. Like, yo, wait a minute, hold on. Like, I'm supposed to, I got to move differently. My sons are 30 and 35, but now I have a granddaughter. And it's like, you're at that age where I got caught up and misled and miseducated about my value, about my worth, about what the causes and the effects. Hence is why I became a young mother. So I don't try to shelter her or shield her from real life. She 36 triple D out here in these streets. Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
That bedroom candy and then going off into getting the space is because my granddaughter was like, how come I can't go to the parties you go to? And I was like, we're going to create our own lane. Like, we don't ask nobody for shit. We go get it ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's how the space came. And then here comes me meeting people like Danny and creating these events and being on the panel and meeting dynamic women like you two. Aww. And just because the room is filled with energy and living cells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's got to be 4 years.
That we met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been in my space going on 4 years.
20...
It had to be. Like 2020.
Beginning of 2021, like January.
Okay. Well, yeah.
January, February, March. Yeah.
I don't think you got that correct.
Yeah.
But,
because remember, I didn't have a speech. So I came with the speech. I had just... my job
at my
timeline. Yeah, it was beginning
of
the year.
But I had the space, and I don't think I had. I think it was very, very early on.
In October, I just moved here 4 years, so I know that
it's 4 years.
But I said,
But when was
with
so
her
it's 3
January.
years.
Okay,
Yeah, gotta
so
be 3.
maybe I have been, but it's like but anyway, I've been just creating that space, and then me being a stylist. I've been a stylist for 30 years, instructor for 20, and just been a mother to many. Like I live out loud. I live transparently because I know what it feels like for people to judge you and you not know until you hear
Until you know.
motherfuckers talking about you.
Yeah.
And then you got to change the trajectory of what's being put out. You got to prove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
That's crazy because even as a young mother, I've never been a large woman, but I've always been outside. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people always thought I was a dancer. I never was a dancer. Like I tried it. It was a lot of work for a little bit of money for me. I was like, no, but I haven't had this preconceived notion that people set in their mind. So that's what I'm saying. It's a miseducation to the vagina. Like, seriously, I came up in some nonsense that I would never, and I love her to death. I love my mother to death. I ain't saying nothing about your mom because I know somebody going to tell you and call you and tell you some shit. But I wouldn't do it. Like Usher say, would you lay... I wouldn't let my kids do the things, you know what I'm saying, and just have that. You just want every generation to be better, you know.
It
I
gotta
believe
be
in
better.
that.
So tell me, you said did womb care or womb cleansing? What did you do?
Womb
Tell us about
healing.
that.
So that was the Pangea pearls, and I actually, my client, that's what I love about doing hair. She told me about that, and I literally was coming out of like a 10-year relationship, and we loved each other, but there was no growth. So, you know, sometimes we have to know when we've plateaued.
For real.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah. And so I was like, yo, I'm 40. I gotta find me, you know, like everybody like, girl, you should be married. You ain't get married yet. Oh my God. Even my son and father like, you need to help me get married before you get fat. I was like, oh shit, okay, that's what I gotta look forward to.
Oh shit.
So, you know, these are the things. That's
why I ain't married.
And this is why I say you don't eat off of people's plate.
I'm
you
married
ain't fat.
and I'm fat.
No,
I'm married and I'm fat.
But
So
this is what people are telling
we are
you.
unfatting right now.
He married me when I was fat.
We are currently unfatting ourselves.
No, but I'm saying this is like, I'm hearing all these little voices and shit, and it's like, yo, you gotta really find yourself. Because now this little girl, is you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your
what
DNA.
Is it that you knew you needed to know?
Ooh, exactly.
Yes.
When you needed to know.
When you needed to know. That's how
So my whole outline of coming on the show was asking that question to our audience. When is it early enough to have the conversation about sex? When do
sex in itself, like intercourse, or the fact that it can happen? I don't know. I would say early.
Body parts, sex, like what? Give me a number.
Body parts, I'm gonna say as soon as they touch it.
Yep. 3, 4.
As soon as they touch it, because you know they touch it, they be
Thank
like,
you. See, this is Capricorn.
Yeah.
Because
like,
honestly,
don't touch it, and it's like
if you
it's
look
theirs.
up the statistics, most children are molested from birth until 3 years old. So if you're just not teaching your child at 8 about their body and the mechanics of their body and what they should and what they shouldn't, that you've left 5 years of someone else molding your child.
But not even when you get to 8, the conversation still doesn't happen because they don't have nobody had the conversation with them.
Nobody
because the television, the video games is showing you what to do.
So that's why I love the friends that I can have conversations with, because we talk about whatever. Like, have you ever did this? Your coochie look like that? You know, like,
right.
You gonna have that conversation.
That I can
but you know, certain people is like,
don't
you know, and it's like,
girl, why are you talking about that? Like, girl, no,
we don't talk about that. Right. You know, and it's like, if we don't have these type of conversations, how are we learning anything from each other? You know what I mean? Because just because you think it's common sense, it's not common sense.
It's not.
And one thing about living here in Vegas as an older woman and coming here in my mid-30s, there's a lot of transient women here. We don't have a lot of family network, family dynamic, someone you can call. You know what I'm saying? Someone, if you know, need a procedure, you need somebody to take you, drop you off, pick you up. You need to have a conversation about things that you would talk to a mother or aunt about. A lot of people here don't have that. But as a stylist, I've become this mother, this social worker, this resource manager.
Yeah, you a therapist for sure.
Man,
so
clinical.
You know what I'm saying?
Hair people, when you do it, you be like,
I got you covered from the rooter to the tutor. What we doing? What we doing?
You gonna feel the
You're not gonna
energy
leave the
when
same
you
way
leave.
you came.
You
That's
not.
for sure.
You not.
Totally
I called her
made
the
over.
other day. I was like, listen, how much just to wash my hair? I will leave with it wet. You ain't got a blow dryer. Just
Wash
scrub
hands.
my
You know,
scalp for me.
Tell us about that
My
experience.
appointment is Wednesday.
I know. So physical touch is my second love language. But I know that I have so much tension built up in my body that I'm undoing. And when it flares up in here, it ultimately affects your head. So if my head is tight and tense, it will create a headache. Simple, right?
No pun intended.
When she washed my hair, like some people scrub too hard. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, it's like if you really, first of all, it's already a therapeutic experience to just lay your head back in that bowl. Soon as you go in that bowl,
Shout out to Look Style Society.
it's over.
Lay your
I've always loved that, you know?
Yeah.
And it could go back to my childhood. Damn, we just hit something deep. Because my stepmother,
Was a stylist.
she was a stylist.
Oh wow.
And she would come and get me from the projects. You feel me? It was like I was being wished away from this life to this life. And she would take me to her salon, and she would do my hair and give me real big curls, take me back to the projects. I'm walking through like, hey, y'all. Curls
done.
just to bounce in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she did what she needed to do to make me feel pretty regardless of the situation. Even though I didn't really know the situation that I was in. You know?
That's good.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't like as a kid, I didn't like people calling y'all things like cookie and like no, because again, I didn't know that, and if someone else would have been like, let me see that, and because I come from trauma, like shit like that, it triggers. So that's why I'm like, as soon as my boys understood what was hanging, and they had to aim it, I'm like, don't let nobody touch it. That's not that's you hold that. That's your personal, you know.
That's all you.
That's all you.
Yeah.
And even if I touch it in a way that is not comfortable,
Yes,
tell me.
Thank you.
Tell me.
And you gotta tell them that too. Like, don't let somebody tell you that you
just
can't
tell
tell
them
me.
your
Don't
mama.
describe the predator, because it's never going to be that person to them. So
You gotta
like,
let them come forward.
Yeah, like I had
Yeah.
a client. By the time her daughter was probably 4, she had been violated twice by a family member and by somebody at the daycare. And it was just casual conversation.
Yep.
You know, and she was just like, she was looking for something, and she was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "Well, I'm looking for what they was looking for," and she was like, "Wait, what?" You know, and she was like, "They was looking for something in here, opening up her labia and her vagina," and she
They
was
told
like,
her she was looking for something.
the baby said that.
That the
The
predator
she
told
walked
her.
in like, "Hey, what are you doing?" You know, she said she was shocked, but she walked in like, "What you doing?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm looking for something." And so she knew not to, you know, scare her. She was like, "Well, what are you looking for?" She was like, "Well, I'm just looking for whatever such and such I was looking for." And she was like, "Wait, what?"
Oh shit!
Right. But these are children on children.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why, again, parents need to know, don't create scenarios for those certain
And
things
that's what
to
I
happen.
said. Don't describe the predator.
Like, it be like, okay, I try to tell, like, if you're meeting with people and you don't know who they are, and it's like, y'all, no, I don't even allow, like, my sons, and if their friends are over, my daughter is somewhere else. I move stuff. I'm not gonna create the ambiance for it. Shit, I remember when me and my
I
mom
did that.
did, like, nobody paid attention. I'm like, well, I'm not doing that. Y'all can do what y'all want to do.
I wasn't playing that
But
because I had an older
I
brother
did.
and he wasn't playing that. But didn't mean his friends wasn't trying it. And the funny part is, it was always my little brother. I would have a sleepover with 10 girls. We wake up, he in the room. He in the middle of the sleepover.
My brother.
Shout out to my little brother. That's my little baby
I
brother.
miss him. Rest in peace to both of my brothers. But that would be my little brother. We got into it. I'm like, stop smashing my friends. Like, what are you doing? He's like, no, they coming to me. I'm like, and it was crazy.
I
'Cause
tell
even at
friends,
his
leave
funeral,
my little brother alone.
like my friends, they grieving, and I'm like, I just can't believe it. And they was like, bitch, I ain't even tell you. Like, we me and him been in a whole love affair. And I'm like, wait, what?
I love him.
Like, that's my baby daddy. Like, bitch, I know you ain't lying.
I got a niece, a nephew. Bitch, wait a minute.
Wow, y'all.
I feel like that's, for me, that's off limits. Don't mess with my little brother. If you know me,
oh girl,
I don't play with my friends messing with my siblings. My close
they just
friends,
won't ever tell you.
That's fine. Don't let me know.
Yeah.
Don't let me know because I'm not
This
smashing.
been my life, okay?
Yeah, I'm like, when you got brothers, you can't even uncles. It be
And sisters.
different. Yeah,
And sisters, the king.
yeah.
So
You know so much.
So we talking about the vagina today. Let's talk about the inner workings of it because,
Yeah,
like you
because-
said, it's the miseducation of it.
Yeah.
Right. So, what do you think is something that we think is something that's common sense, but not so common?
You remember we were kind of talking about it on the live. How, like, you got to let your stuff air. Like, what is the proper care and maintenance?
You know what?
That's two questions.
No, but let me tell you. So basically, you want to know what you don't know that you didn't know.
Because everybody don't know what they don't know.
So, this is something that I've learned since being in the business. I've been in bedroom candy since 2018. That we always go through the preparing for the presentation of the practice. You are not supposed to brush your teeth before you, like, I think it's like a couple of hours. I'm not even sure, but I know definitely it has to be more than an hour before you brush your teeth to go even kiss somebody, to even nibble on the ear, because of the gums. Like, you definitely shouldn't be performing any level of oral with fresh brushed teeth. Yeah, because the bristles open up. Yeah. And I was like, I learned that in there. I already mentioned that the clitoris has 8,000 nerves. Which,
no, you didn't mention it here. So
right.
So say how many nerves? What
Welcome back. Welcome back.
The clitoris has. I'm like, y'all so much fun. The clitoris has 8,000 nerves. There's more nerves in the clitoris.
8,000.
8,000.
She's so wonderful.
So
to be
when
so
a
small.
motherfucker get on your one
The
nerve,
clitoris, that little boom.
like when you say, nigga, you get on my nerve, you got 7,999 more to go. Like, that's facts. So he can get on one, but he can't get on 8,000 of them. So
he can't get on 8,000 if he knows what to do.
Not if you're educated about the vagina, because pussy is the power.
Hello, let's talk about it.
Okay, pushing peas.
Let's
pushing peas.
It's the power. So when people tell me they going into these situations, people are like, oh, well, Connie, she ain't married. I don't want to be.
People don't understand that. And they come and talk to you about all their problems.
I don't. And I love. I really, really do. But right now, I'm going through menopause. Like, I've been in relationships my whole freaking life. Like, I'm about to be like spaghetti dripping out the bowl messy right now.
I like how she said spaghetti.
Like sauce on the side.
Okay.
Like, I really, really messed up and lost my true love. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not being in the right mindset of what a real man was. So now that I know what it looked like, I'm not into settling. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Set the bar.
Shout out to Malik Moore. I love you.
Nope. That was messy. Okay.
You know what? You declare your love. You say you love love.
No.
And maybe he needs
I
to hear
respect
that.
his relationship though.
Oh.
Like, but I still love him. You know what I'm saying? But if you want her fuck up, like, call me. But you know what I'm saying? I do love him, and he was really, 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 really a great partner for me. But I was in a different headspace. I was in my growth path. I'm where I was then, now times 10. Because I was moving here. I was like, yo, nigga, I ain't even got time for that. Like, I don't even want to be bothered. I was Capricorning. You know, when we get in that business mindset, you know, but like now it's like I don't desire that level of companionship. So love to me sounds like fine dining, a nice vacation. Maybe we chat 3-4 times a week. Maybe I see you once a week. Like, I'm in fucking love with you. But that's levels of intimacy. That's the vaginator. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between pussy. There's a difference between coochie. And there's a difference between vagina. Vagina is medical. Coochie is kitty. And pussy is...
Perception.
These are my perceptions. Pussy is experience. So I just kind of understand what needs to happen for me. And I'm so deep into this game. Like, I'm not even into the penetration level of it. Like, I'm a sapiosexual. Like, understand what's going on outside.
Okay,
I think we all are.
What's a sapiosexual? Like, what the hell?
You have to physically fuck someone's mind.
Yeah.
In order for it to come.
That's what they call?
Yeah,
Okay,
sapiosexual.
Yes,
I agree. Hands down.
Like, don't give me mind
I'm not
games.
into,
Stimulate me in the correct way.
Yeah.
Teach me something. Show me something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talk like you know
Educate
about your
me.
business. Like
Yeah.
that right there is sexy. Like,
Yes.
what? You got a business plan? What you want to do?
Yeah, like, I want to talk
Like,
business.
what?
That's great. That's
I don't want to
sexy.
be on a
but
date.
you want it to be sensual after that.
Of
you
course,
get me to this
but you
place
got-
of sexiness, but now what?
But that's the thing about being sapiosexual, because when we out, everything is about energy and connection and building.
Mm-hmm.
When you're just outside dating, you know, I got to hear about your family, your life, your problems, your wife, your TV. I don't want to hear that. Keep me on Fantasy Island. I don't really want to be a part of your real world because you don't want to hear all of my problems. That's not a date. You know what I'm saying? So mentally, I want to be stimulated by you. And then all of these other moving components will start to happen for you. Mm-hmm. But I really have a very, very low tolerance.
Very low.
Very. Very low tolerance.
Very,
I
very.
will be so in love for 7 days and 8 days. I swear to God, I will forget your whole entire existence. Because I'm so in love with loving on myself.
Capricorn thing?
I'm sorry.
Don't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, like, don't play with me. Like, if I say I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Like, I'm not even
The
playing.
longest way, though.
And that'd be so goofy
The
for me because I
longest
meet
way.
so many whack, like, really, really, like, cornballs. Because I'm like, yo, I don't even have time to lie. I don't even have the memory capacity to remember that I told you some shit that really wasn't real.
Because
So if I'm here, my dude, then I'm like,
don't try
here.
to have me lie for you because I'm going to forget too. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus.
Don't put
I
me in
swear
your
for
life.
No,
God.
I'm going to run you over.
Because I'm like, what? What was I supposed to say?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
So
I don't know.
Wow.
that's my, right, you know.
So how did you become the Vagicator? And what is it?
So that's the educator of the vagina because, so this is that story too. So if you've ever been to one of my parties or when you do come to one of my parties, that's
There you go.
Bedroom Candies, levels of
Because we finna
intimacy.
play one.
www.bedroomcandy.com/11002. Okay, tap in so you can get tapped down. But back to what I was saying.
Tap in so
Tap,
you can
tap.
get tap down.
Tap
That's
in.
what you said. Tap down.
Well, I created a lookbook in my parties. So if you know you've been in my parties, I have these binders. And the first thing I have in there is a picture of the vaginas so you understand the parts. I'm not just pushing product on you. I'm really educating you about the mechanics of your body. You know what I'm saying? We are not just hosts to carry babies and get laid upon. You know what I'm saying?
That's
we need to
it.
be poured into.
Bruh.
Like, for real, for
I
real.
really be thinking
Get
that
your big
that's
ass
what it
up
was
off
for.
of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Just
But
a humping and a sweating. They don't even realize
don't even
how
say
many
sweating.
things.
Like, that's, I hate it. I hate it. No. But anyway, I created the binders because Candy tells you be professional, be conservative, use the right terminology. So instead of me being out there like, who look dick? You know, I can't be like that at the party. I have to be like, so do we have anyone here who performs fellatio? And then I'm in the parties and I'm hearing people like, who she say? Horatio.
Exactly.
What?
What's fellatio?
What's fellatio? And I'm just like, yo, like, I can't even sell you something if I know as a black woman, as a human, that you need to be taught something. I'm not just in here pushing a product on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm learning and I'm teaching at the same time.
Leave with some knowledge.
So
yeah.
I created that book to break it down and then created a game like, what's your freak level? So, and it was a questionnaire form. So I understand where you at in this. And I gear my items toward your level of intimacy. And I said, I'm in the midst of actually creating subscription boxes for intimacy, levels of intimacy, levels of ecstasy, levels of delicacy, and levels of eroticism. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody on different levels
I
of
gotta
stuff.
chill.
Ooh, did you?
It went down my back.
Oh, shit. Which one? At the delicacy, the eroticism?
By the time you got to eroticism, it was like,
Like she said, subscription. Like,
I'm like, now what
Subscription
now?
because we got to be consistent.
exactly.
You have to be consistently
If a dog can get a
consistent.
pet box,
Stay
you
consistent.
feel me?
On
Yes.
those 8,000 nerves, stay
Stay
consistent.
consistent.
Oh my God.
That's the quote for the night. Stay consistent.
Stay consistent.
That's that. See that con? That's what
Consistency
thank you,
is
Mom.
key.
Because I hated my name when I was younger. Like Constance. Like, why would you name it that? But it's so everything for me now. Stay conscious.
Ooh.
Stay consistent.
Consistency
Okay.
is the key.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Lord. On those 8,000 nerves.
Okay, you own it. Yeah.
8,000. I want to be like, well, so it's all around it? Like, what is it?
No, the clitoris is just like on the outside, you know, and a lot of people don't understand. It's like a clitoral hood, and then it's the clitoris. You know what I'm saying? So hence, it's which is a really popular item that I sell. It's the bullet. Everybody,
Shout out to the bullet.
Shout out
I
to
feel
the
like the
bullet.
bullet. How many?
The road.
I feel like the bullet was everybody's first.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the shower, or a pillow,
The shower.
or a couch.
The shower. The shower. Very much so. The
But
water-
the bullet, I'm like, I've
what
been drinking
the
this
water?
juice. I'm like, excuse me, I've been drinking the juice. It's not called the bullet with us. It's called the rocket. So
Oh, okay.
I just want to.
The rocket.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the little silver bullet.
Yeah.
And you be holding it. Hello. We have advanced. We have grown. You hear me?
Hey, when you young and you
I don't
learn that
know.
water hit something like, what the fuck?
Make me sweat.
Make me holler. Make me lose my breath. Make me water. What you do that little
It's so
bottle?
clean. It's such a clean orgasm. It's probably the best, most magical shit you could ever have.
My mom said when I was little, I used to do that
always
all the
and
time.
forever in my life have a extendable shower.
I did not know. I was like, wait a minute.
Any
What
house,
the fuck?
every house, all the house, the White House.
I was
Change
like, wait a
the
minute.
shower head. We got like 3 minutes left, y'all. Listen, we gonna have to run this back. We gonna have to really have a conversation about the vagina like we planned on it. But right now we winging it. We celebrating the one and only our January little Capricorn
Last
baby.
one.
We finna celebrate her this weekend and turn it up.
Turn it up all the rest of the month. It's gonna
Turn
be
the knob up. So
turning
any
40.
last word you want to talk? You want to talk about how you feeling turning 40, or what should we do with these
What
last
you got to
few
look
minutes?
forward to?
You know what? I am looking forward to all of the knowledge that I've been able to learn and really grow.
Like utilizing it.
Yes, and be
Ooh.
able to utilize. Like I said, again, if you don't talk about it, you don't really know it. That is certain things that, again, I like that. My friends will show me like, well, no, this how you supposed to ride. Like, wait, what? It's a certain way you supposed to ride. Like it's and I like to learn, but I'm a visual learner. So I'm don't
definitely
watch,
a visual learner.
I don't watch porn. That's just something
It's
that
a
I just
visual
don't do.
education.
There's nothing wrong with watching it though.
I never said it was. I just never got into it.
Like she wants me to send her some, but I don't know what to send her because you
Yeah.
got to know what you like.
Yeah.
Because I can send you what I like, but that might not be what you like.
And then I think with porn, you have to either love the story or love the information, love the teachings. You know,
Yes, I'm like even if I
Some
go to
people
a strip
have
club
a-
and I see a girl do a dance, I'm like, she can do that with it.
right? So you want to be taught something.
I do.
That's
Yeah.
okay. 'Cause
that
that's the
all
thing
t-
about
that all
watching
plus.
porn. You either want to watch a movie or you want to learn the script.
Now when I
wanna
read
learn
a
the
book,
script.
it
You
was
wanna learn the
nice.
script.
It was nice.
I'm
reading.
learning the script while I'm watching the movie. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Oh, I know me and Rob. I used to be like, ugh, why do she have those? But he like, you looking at the wrong
Yes,
shit. And I'm
thank
like, I can't. I'm distracted.
I had to hang up on them. So yeah, I want to learn the script, but I'm paying attention to the actor, the actress, the extras. What I do hate is the voice in the background. Like, bro, chill. Throw me all the way off.
Well,
like, shut
if I
up.
can recollect from the party, you almost seemed as if you could be the cameraman.
And can and will and have.
To be like,
There's so many levels. Thank y'all for tuning in to Let's Talk Love.
Yes. Guys, we'll see you next week.
We're gonna be for real next time. We really gonna but we really because there were some key points we do need to talk about when it comes to the vagina. I don't want y'all to think
they'll
that.
let me come back.
But yeah, I just feel like it was conversation and we just had to let it flow how it go. So
chatting with the caps, that'll come up again.
Yes.
Chatting with the cats.
Caps.
Oh,
the Capricorns, yes, for sure.
And the cats. Okay.
Right.
Hello. Chatting with the cats.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all.
Love you.
Bye.
BK by intimacy.